us to the convention center. Michaela, oh sorry, I meant to say hi because like this is the first clip I have, but hello, welcome to Vidcon day 2. So we're on our way to the convention center. Michaela and Brittany are back at the hotel right now. So Kiara and I just decided to come down because we have some panels to see. Meg DeAngela, she's going to that one.
Getting ready here.
True. I like randomly woke up because my back was dying this morning, so I was like, may as well just get ready.
And Jocelyn inspired me to start getting ready. So.
Oh, wow, it's such an inspiration. Putting my eyeliner on in the mirror. Yeah, no, so I'm gonna go see Missremiashten because I love her, and I'm not trying to get copyrighted right now, but like, yeah, so we're gonna go do that, and I'm gonna go because this is super loud. Bye.
For me, I get a lot of comments from people asking me like, how are you happy all the time? And how are you always smiling and things like that, which I'm smiling right now, obviously. But I try to talk about this a lot, but I feel like a lot of people still don't understand. I'm a normal human being. I have days where I'm not happy. Days, I don't know, it's surprising. We're not robots, guys. I cry a lot. Like you guys don't know, I cry a lot. I'm very emotional, but days that I'm sad, it's not that I don't want to share that I'm sad with you guys, it's just like when you're sad you don't really want to film yourself. You don't really want to look back and edit on that, so I film when I'm happy, so I understand how it looks like and it appears like I'm happy all the time, but we're all normal people, and you know, we have our ups and our downs, and a lot of YouTube, or at least for me, and I feel like a lot of us, we film all of our ups because we want to look back on them and reflect and, you know, look back and be happy about everything, so yeah, I'm just normal. I'm a normal human being.
We'll go ahead and take the first question.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn, and I just want to say, Remy, I love you.
I love you. Hi.
Oh my gosh, and also like Leigh and Kaylee, I'm like on a hunt for you.
Kaylee left me, so it's just Leigh.
Oh my god, Leigh, I'm on a hunt for you. I'm not kidding. I need to like come see you. I'm not kidding. Okay, anyway, so like as a creator myself, what I'm most wondering from you, I've watched you for years. Like I found you so randomly, and like I've been on all the journeys, like college, everything.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I love you. But anyways, as a creator, I'm wondering, what is your take on growing your channel as like very small, like out of high school? That's my case scenario right now. I'm just trying to find more ways to, I don't know, just grow more, like, and not in the like self-promotion. Like I want to make it genuine and, you know, like more myself and
make it more genuine.
Yeah, make sure people are there for me and not because I'm promoting myself wanting subscribers. Like
totally, I love that question. I think for me, as you know, I've been doing it since high school. I think make content that you genuinely want to watch. Like don't put something out that you wouldn't actually watch yourself and that you actually don't love. And make things like, don't just follow the trends, do whatever, I said this already, but yeah, what you love, because people can genuinely tell. And also I've learned that consistency really is key, so either find a schedule that works for you, and I know that life can get really busy, especially if you're going to college or anything like that, but just find something that works for you and just upload as consistently as you possibly can, and then that, you know, brightens your choices of people finding you, and you don't have to go comment like sub for sub.
I know, like that's not what I want.
Yeah, nobody wants that. So I think that's the best advice I have.
Thank you so much. I love you.
I cuddle my dog a lot. She's the cutest little thing, and I'll just like play with her, or I'll call my mom, call my friends, and like vent to them. But usually, a lot of the time, if I can, I try to not procrastinate with like filming and things, so I have enough time to edit and things like that, so I can push it off another day if necessary, because it's really sucky to film when you're not feeling like your best, and it really shows on camera if you're upset about something. So yeah, I'll either hug Daisy or I'll just, you know, push it off.
Anyways, hi guys, I just got back from the community panel. It was like, I can't even remember who else was on it, but Remy was on it, and that was all I cared about. And I sprinted up and I got a question. I was so excited. What did you ask? I asked her like her advice for growing as like a creator. I don't know, I don't remember how I worded it because I was really nervous, and then I was like, I'm on the lookout for your friends. And I like went and met, I'm gonna find your friends. No, literally, and then she like waved at me in the audience, and I was like, I'm gonna come find you. And Julia's here? Like what?
Hi.
It's funny because we have conversations all the time.
Midwest. Right?
I know, Midwest. We are here to see.
We are. We forgot to take our twin picture.
Like, are you kidding? I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, look who I am with. It's Karen. I'm like freaking out. Like I could cry right now.
Don't cry, you'll
You
make me
are
cry.
like short in person.
Am I?
Yeah.
It's because Quad's like this.
I didn't expect Quad to be that tall, to be honest. Hi. It's so nice to meet you. Oh my god. He is so cute. Where's Jackson?
At home with Karen's mom.
Oh really?
As soon as we got here, he just like passed out.
Oh man. So cute.
First up, we have Miss Aspyn Ovard.
I'll agree when you're watching a video, if you see something that just is like sponsored, but you can clearly tell that it's like not genuine and not real, yeah, then it just kind of makes you like, you just know that it's not genuine and that it's not real. So I think as creators, we're always trying to just make sure that what we're doing is organic, and even if we have a brand that we really love and we love their product and we're working on doing a sponsorship with them, like sometimes they'll want us to do something that just is weird and doesn't make sense, and we'll have to say, we're not going to do that. Like that doesn't make sense. And I feel like brands are learning more and more that we know our audiences better than they do. So, like I get so many comments from people that are like, oh my gosh, your room's so messy. And I'm like, that is what happens when you work from your house. Like that is how it is. Especially if you, because Parker and I have been doing a lot of traveling for the past year or so. So sometimes, like between my past 3 trips, I literally had 24 hours at home. So during those 24 hours, I'm like filming a video, and sometimes you just don't have time to clean up after yourself. Like when I'm back from my next trip, I will do it. I will clean it one day. Like I'm too busy living my life to be keeping my room clean right now.
Another one geared more towards Aspyn just because I'm more familiar with content. And it is mostly about, like, I really am inspired by yours and Parker's videography. I'm really into that side of YouTube. And my question is more towards, like right now I'm going to be a freshman this fall in college, and I'm double majoring film and multimedia.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. And I'm really excited about it, but I guess I'm just worried about, like, not about YouTube, but more of like life after college and careers and that side. And I just want to know your advice for like getting more into videography. I know it's not like your main thing right now, like you're really busy, but I'm just wondering what you are more like your advice just for starting out on that and getting into more professional side of that area.
Yeah, I think Parker and I love that. It's something we want to get into like so much more, but you know, we're doing so many things and it's hard for us to like find the time, but we talked about doing like a video workshop and kind of our tips and tricks, but we don't even really feel like we are like there yet to, you know, have enough like skill to be trying to teach people, but yeah, we love videography. It's one of like our favorite things. Like when we go out and travel, it's our favorite thing to go out and, okay, let's like get a picture of this and or a video of this, and it's not just about like showing social media what we're doing, you know, it's like that's our form of art that we love. So I think the cool thing is that that kind of stuff like videography is getting a lot more popular, and like I know at least where we live, like there's a lot of I don't know exactly what kind of stuff we're wanting to do, but there's a lot of people that are doing like wedding videography now, or like
more of like what I'm trying to do, like work with more like real people, and also like if it comes to it, maybe something with like companies or something, but like mostly like real people, like real moments, like that's like
no, we've shot a couple of weddings. I think a good thing to do is start off just practice. That is my number one thing. Like we shot 2 weddings. I guess that was like almost 2 years ago. It was like right after we got married, but I remember thinking those videos were so good, and they were for my friends, so I don't feel that bad when it wasn't my best work. So like, you didn't pay me, I did it for practice, but start out just practicing, like that's really all you can do. And it's kind of hard to practice a wedding unless you're actually doing a wedding, but yeah, we offered to shoot, we've done like 3 weddings for free now, just because we want that practice of like, because we want the practice and we want to be able to figure it out and figure out what style we like and what works for us. So I think practicing, and even if at a wedding that I just went to, there was a photographer, and then there was another girl who was just like shadowing her. She wasn't like being paid, or she wasn't the main photographer, but she was just going, and the main photographer was kind of teaching her like, okay, this is how I'm shooting this, I'm using this lens for this is my style, this is how I like to do. So she was kind of getting to see like how a professional that was hired did it. So I thought that was a really cool idea, and I would love to go and like shadow other videographers and just kind of see how they work. But I really think just practicing is such a big thing, and that will help a lot, obviously. And then kind of sucks to like shoot the weddings for free because they're a lot of work, but just offering like if you have any friends that are getting married or anything like that, just going and shooting that stuff for free just so that you can kind of really perfect your style and your craft and all of that is something that I definitely recommend.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Got out of Aspyn's panel, and that was such a good panel. And we made a friend. This is T and her mom. They have a channel. I will link it down below, and they're like the cutest things. I am already in love with them. Aww. It was so cute. Yeah. And we also met KKandBabyJ, and that was kind of like so cool to me. Brittany actually asked one first, and that was actually a really good question. Like that was awesome. Yeah, it was really good. And then I asked Aspyn about like her videography and all of that, and I had Kiara take a video for me. Thank God. Thank you, Kiara, for filming that for me. That was like, I didn't want to be up there with a camera like I was for Remy and get terrible footage, and it was just yeah, so that was good, and I'm super excited. Like it's only what, like around noonish right now, or like 1 or something, and like the day has already been great, and I'm super excited for what will happen next, so I will talk to you guys in a little bit.
No, it's great, great.
Okay, like just that. Do I get a fun question too?
Fine. What's your favorite between mayonnaise or horseradish?
Oh, well, my name's Jocelyn. I'm from Minnesota, and I really like mayonnaise. Like a lot. This is based like just for all of you, kind of separately, but I know like Ava, like you're into production. I know that, and Kelsey, like the whole BuzzFeed thing. Like I'm obviously Steven Spielberg, but I mean like. Anyways, what are your tips for someone who, like I'm about to go to college, wanting to go into filmmaking and just like video production in general, and also more for Kelsey on this one, like how, like I don't know like what you did for college or anything, but like trying to get jobs afterwards, and that's what I'm kind of like trying to figure out.
Good question.
So I have a lot of guy friends that like are really into filmmaking, and it changes all the time, because when I started YouTube like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, like I was looking up how to edit, to learn all the tricks of editing on YouTube, and I was watching these like 20-minute long videos on how to do this and that and that. And like it was so tedious, but like I learned the things that I wanted to learn that nobody else was teaching themselves, and that's kind of why my editing was like above par for a while. And then I meet these guys that are like on After Effects making like moons appear out of the sky with dolphins jumping on them, and they're not sleeping, like they're literally editing on After Effects. And then I see on YouTube like how to make your moon turn red with the sky and the city time lapse. And there's so many new things on how to edit now, which you are amazing at, so you can chime in. But you really do have to like slave those long hours to teach yourself things that like school just won't teach you. Because like the things that people think are engaging on Instagram and these videos now, these like travel videos and all of that, it's like editing's constantly changing, and like you have to keep up with it. I'd love to hear what you have to say about that.
There's a Macklemore lyric that he talks about 10,000 hours that you have to put into something to get good, and it's totally true. Film school sadly doesn't give you 10,000 hours of practice. You get it on the weekends or every night filming, just like she said. I think all of us slaved over our work, and just even if they're stupid YouTube videos at times, just making that is great practice. And if any of you want to be a creator, you just gotta make stuff. At the end of the day, it might be scary for you to post, or you don't have the time, or you have to manage homework, but if you're really passionate about it, you're just gonna make a lot of stuff.
Also, another thing that's very interesting is that I can edit a video in the editing software and watch it 100 times in the editing software to make sure it's perfect. I can export it to make sure it's perfect, watch it in the computer. But once it's on YouTube, it is a totally different feeling. Once you have your video in that box with all the other videos in the comments, watching it 40,000 times, you figure out what you could have changed about it and what's different.
Yeah, so I find right when I upload, you do this, you watch it just when it's unlisted, and then you're like, crap, I'm gonna go re-edit, and you go back.
Yeah. There's one little glitch. But yeah, definitely posting is important, just because you really need to post, not just make it and save it, posting it.
Yeah, and YouTube has, if you want to learn where people are bored, the YouTube hotspots and seeing when they drop off is an incredible, it'll tell you how sucky your videos are, and you'll see where, and you'll know what to eliminate or add to make it better next time. So really, that's one analytic that I absolutely love.
I could say we're probably all obsessed with data, right? I knew that's what got, or maybe not, I don't know, neither of you agree. But we, over attention time and watch time, and
I'm just like scared to look at those.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of people. I mean, to your college question, I dropped out of 3 colleges, 2 film schools, 1 I was just bored. And people always ask, like, how do you get a job at BuzzFeed? How do you work at BuzzFeed? And I mean, I'm working next to people. I mean, Ned went to Yale, so it's like I know that it's not an elitist group. It's not like a thing that you have to have a ton of film school experience or a ton of film background. But again, like I said, just making content, and like you really do have to do the dirty work yourself before anyone else can. And as far as getting a job at BuzzFeed, which is like the question I get asked the most, it's having a specific point of view. I mean, people hire us because we have something that no one else that they have to say. And not trying to cater to sound like anyone else or be like another creator. Have a very specific point of view, and don't be afraid to fail. I mean, we're almost more applauded to fail at things than when something succeeds, and we're all about inventing new formats. So try not to be a copycat of someone you've seen before, and really just like do you. I mean, our Violet Channel's quote was "You do you," because that's really what we want people to do. And we don't have people that agree all the time at the office, but we do it anyways. That's my
So we got pizza. Brittany got a margarita, which actually looked really good. Not a margarita, but like a pizza. Anyways, but we went to Mylifeaseva, her panel with, but I don't know can't think of their names. Kelsey from BuzzFeed for one, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but he was awesome. And I got to ask her a question, and that was really cool. In each panel today, I've gotten to ask a question, which is actually kind of crazy. They got to meet some people too. And Michaela had a fan come up to her, and it was really cute. Hi! Hi!
Her hair, and someone told me last night to my face.
Oh my gosh.
She was like, your hair smells. I'm like, oh, sorry. Turn the heat down. Oh, thank you. Just don't smell it. Oh, it smells like plastic.
Okay, last time I talked to you, I think it was before we went to go see Jenna Marbles, we stopped by Casey Neistat and we saw that whole segment, and then, well, not the whole thing, but we stopped for part of it. And then we went to Jenna Marbles, which was just so funny, and I'll insert like a bunch of clips from it because it was just awesome. Now people are chasing Logan Paul like earlier. And we also met new friends. Introduce yourselves.
Like that little tripod.
Hi! Introduce yourselves.
Oh, I'm Paul. Nice to meet you. Hi, you probably won't know me. Hi.
Hi, Petey boy. Very nice to meet you guys.
They have accents and it's the best thing ever. I love it.
He tried to do an American accent. It was so
No, do it. Do it. I want to see it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
You also spell them on. Oh my god.
You still sound British.
You should have an accent.
Yeah.
He's good. What was yours?
Like, where'd you want me to do my American accent from?
Oh, I can see it.
I have no idea how to do it.
That's pretty good.
That's actually pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty natural.
He is about to interview all of us.
Everyone's vlogging.
I'm so excited. Our cam is currently filming Kiara, trying to find a guy. Okay, one of them, do one of them.
Second for a video?
We have a clip, we have a bit right now. Come on. All right, go, go, go! Yes!
We need to hug.
Okay.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, the KG style, getting a kiss at Vidcon. Brittany,
Go bring a girl over here. And you're gonna tell her to stand here. Yeah. You're gonna tell her to stand here and close your eyes, and you're gonna, and then walk
We're
away.
gonna do a little dance.
Yeah.
she looks really familiar.
Or I could ask her friend. Does she look over 18?
She looks really, yeah, ask her. Ask the one with the dark eyebrows.
Yeah.
Sure. You know she's famous. She's famous. Like American. She was on Lifetime. Yeah.
I know. Can I take a picture with you over there?
Wait, what?
Can I take a picture with you? My mom, like,
Yeah, of
is
course.
obsessed with you. I'm not kidding. Like, she actually is. What are the odds?
Oh my
Do
days.
you want to be in a video?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you want to follow us over there?
Literally just
like,
over there,
in the pine
filming with
trees.
some people.
It's a fun little bit.
If you don't mind.
So this is Ashley, and I'm like, it's so creepy that I like know your name. Like, my mom was obsessed obsessed with your show. Like actually, it's so funny. Yeah, no, you're really pretty though. Like seriously, are you like 14?
I'm 14.
Oh my god, insane. Like you don't look 14. You look like you could be 21. Yeah,
I get that a
so
lot.
nice to meet you. You too. Oh my, you want to explain what just happened?
Okay, so we just found Ashland, who apparently is famous.
Yeah, she was on the pop game, and my mom's obsessed with her. My mom, hi Cinnamon, if you want to say hi to my mom.
Hi, Cinnamon! But basically, we found her, dragged her away from fans, and I awkwardly had to make her close her eyes and do
She's
a,
14.
Yeah, and had to do a horrible,
and her mom
horrible
was
dance.
the whole time. That was the worst part, I think.
Yeah,